All right, everyone. I just wanted to go over a little bit of drama that happened in Freddy's recently and do a little bit of analysis on it. So here we have the real perpetrator. Give a little context on the situation. On February the 14th, we had Kai shouting out the Ulti World shout out that I got. Pretty awesome. Thanks for sending that. And then Kazoo quickly came in and reminded us or brought to our attention that they used the wrong word. They used inept when they meant adept. You guys know this. You've seen the memes. It's hilarious. It's really funny. The new drama that's come to light that I want to bring everyone's attention to is this man right here. On February 16th at 11:15 a.m., Derek, otherwise known as Dare Bear, posted this video analyzing the meme. And in this video, he levies some pretty serious allegations against our coach, AJ Abe's. In the video, he claims that the Ulti World staff writers, when they were shouting out each member of the team, they just copy pasted shout outs from questionnaires that they collected at the start of the season. Now, these questionnaires were set to each team, and the coaches and players on those teams filled those out. And so what Derek is arguing here is that AJ filled this out, referencing me, saying that I had an inept ability at hand blocking, and that the Ulti World staff writers simply just copy pasted it. Now, it's a valid argument. I think there's some serious logic to it, and it's well thought out. But what I don't think Derek was ready for was the receipts that AJ, the defendant in this case, really brought. 11:33 a.m., very shortly after Derek posted his video, AJ brought receipts of exactly what he said. And as you can see, we're in there. You have Randy Lamb, Cade Colston, even Derek Liebig himself, but no Preston Nash. So this clears AJ's name, undoubtedly. I don't think there's any argument against that. But I want to turn this attention towards someone else and turn this investigation towards Derek himself. And see, when AJ wanted to do the same thing, and when he posted in Freddy's, he didn't just bring receipts. He brought some evidence that he thinks this is where the Ulti World staff writers got their information. Derek, when he was in charge of the Minds Club Ultimate Instagram, posted this. AJ thinks, and I quote, that the call is coming from inside the house. Now, I don't think that the Ulti World staff writers dug it through each team's Instagram to get information about them. I think that's a little too much time for them, and that's totally okay. But this post reveals something interesting. And to really dig in to what this post reveals about Derek, if it pleases the court, I'd like to invite my Instagram expert witness, Toshio.
Okay. Now, as our resident Instagram expert, I would like to go over this comment in more detail. So you see, at the start, we have the bio. My name is Preston P. Natties Nash, and I'm a senior in chemical engineering. My journey with Ultimate started my first year at Mind. Good start. Everything is pretty normal for that. For the first 2 years, I was a mid-level B-team cutter who could barely throw a flick. Junior year, my stock rose as I found a spot as the least valuable player on A-team, an actual quote from AJA, who we now know is completely innocent. Now, in my senior year, I'm helping lead the best team Minds has ever had to what will be their first ever Natty's berth, with unparalleled hand blocking skills in 50-mile-per-hour wind and an occasional gabagool score. Now, you may notice something interesting in that sentence. The there that is used is incorrect. The there that Derek uses is, as you can see in our description, in, at, or to that place or position. And you'll notice the there that should have been used is there, THEIR. And that makes you beg the question, can Derek really be trusted as a good source? He cannot use the correct word, almost an inept ability to use the correct word, which, in my professional opinion, does not make Derek an expert. That's all I really have to say on this matter. I would like to yield my time.
Thank you, Mr. Marr. Now, as everyone can see, Derek doesn't know how to use the right words. We have clear, concrete proof that he used the wrong words. And not only does he have a proven history of using the wrong words, but he had access to the questionnaire. I'd like to bring your attention to this message from one Carter Gonzalez received on January 10th. As the person in charge of the Minds Twitter account for our team, he received a DM from Calvin, one of the OT World staff writers, and that DM was asking him to share this link to a Google form, the aforementioned questionnaire, with the rest of the team. And he did. Carter shared this with a group chat of which I'm a part of which our expert witness, Toshio Mar, is a part of which the coaches were a part of, and of which a certain litany of players on the team were a part of. This is a list of everyone in that group chat. And it's someone in here. If Derek's theory that the OT World staff writers did indeed copy paste from that questionnaire, which I believe they did, someone in this list of people is responsible for the misuse of the word. Let's start off with Makai. I don't think it's him. He's the one who posted the original chat in Freddy's. He's too close to it. It couldn't be him. Cade has too much to risk as our current captain. There's no way he would have made this mistake. Campbell's an interesting case. They've gone on record saying they mentioned me when they filled out the questionnaire, but they explicitly said they made no mention of hand blocks, so it couldn't have been Campbell. Peter's too nice. I don't think he would have made this mistake or mentioned me when he filled it out. I, of course, wouldn't do this to myself. Toshio Mar, our expert witness, as you know, he's an expert. There's no way he would use the wrong word. Q, he wouldn't hurt a fly, and I think if he was going to comment about someone, he'd make sure he's using the correct words so there was no misunderstanding in what he was saying. Now, Joey talks a lot, like a lot, and because he talks a lot, I have full confidence in his ability to use his vocabulary, so I don't think it was him. I don't think Drew filled out the form. Nothing against the guy. I just don't think he filled it out. So that leaves us with two, Derek and Carter. And I know for a fact that Carter's vocabulary is, some might say, above average. So that just leaves Derek. So in conclusion, I think Derek's the one who filled out the form, mentioned me misusing the word inept. He has a proven history of using the wrong words. He had access to the form. And maybe this meme shouldn't say OT World staff writers, but instead it should be this meme altogether. Thank you.